Hey artists, Miss Kit, and I'm back with another little lesson for you. In this video, I'm going to show you how to take old fabric or even old clothes you don't want anymore and turn them from strips and scraps into your very own DIY fabric twine. Great for making bracelets, necklaces, wrapping presents, and even making rugs. What you will need, guys, is some simple materials at home. Some safe scissors, and some fabric strips. Now, if you don't have leftover fabric at home, you could even use some clothing that you don't want anymore. You can cut it up and use those as strips for your fabric. And you will also need some Scotch tape to be able to tape your fabric down while you're twisting and binding your twine. Now, before you go running around cutting up all the clothing in your family's closets, make sure you talk to your family first before you start gathering materials. So let's take a look at how you can make your very own DIY fabric twine. Start by preparing and cutting your fabric strips. I typically like to use 2 to 3 centimeters in width for my strips. They're a little more easy to manage. Then take 2 of your pieces and tie a knot. I like to also tape down the top so I can manage the twisting. Start by twisting away with one of the pieces of fabric. Then you cross over with that twisted fabric and twist away with the other piece. Twist, a couple of twists, overlap. Twist, overlap. Twist, overlap. Let's slow it down for a moment. As you can see, I'm twisting, putting 2 or 3 twists in one bit of the fabric, and then crossing it over. Twisting, and then crossing over. When you get to the end of one of your pieces, take the strip and fold it inside the tail of the previous one, and then twist that tight. Be extra mindful of that spot where you've joined those 2 pieces together, and when you twist over with your other piece of fabric, make sure you twist tightly and that you try to tuck in any tails that want to pop out. So again, you twist away with your fabric, a few twists and turns, and then cross over and twist your other piece of fabric, cross over. You keep continuing this piece of twine. You just add more strips, making it longer and longer. It depends on what you want to use it for. If you're making a rug, you want as long of a piece of twine as you can get. If you're making a bracelet or a necklace, you're going to stop and tie off the end of the twine and decide what length you want it. So it's your decision how long you want it, but these can go forever and ever if you want them to. When you're done, you just take off the tape, or it does it itself. And as mentioned before, tie it off if you want it to be shorter, or continue on if you want to make it longer. What's nice about it is even if you stop, the twist stays. It doesn't completely unravel, so you can do a little bit of twisting, add a little length to it, and then come back to it later. And there you have it. You have your very own DIY fabric twine made from recycled clothing and fabric.